Yeah, good. I've been doing a few things off camera, which
Cool.
which
What have you got done?
well, I'll show you. I'll just switch the camera over, shall I? Where's my mouse pointer? If I can find my mouse pointer, there it is. How do I do that? How do I get my settings up on here? Oh, it's down the bottom there. Sorry. Ugh.
Sorry.
There we go. There we go. Right.
Ooh.
Oh, a little bit different than it was last
Wow.
time. Yeah. So I'd finished the deckling, as you remember. The deckling had been done and complete. I think I only had a couple of. I think the last time we were on, I think I did the decals here. It took like an hour and a half to do just these. Well, I've done that, and they settled down nicely. And so now all I've done is just kind of taken off the mask hole and sanded it down a bit, which I need to fix in some places, as you can see. So as you can see, the mask hole's done its job on here. I'm very happy with. Well, where I've been sanding it back, I've gone a bit too far and gone right through the bloody primer. So I will be fixing those today with a bit of a sponge and some glue and maybe a bit of airbrush if I need to. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I don't know if you remember the blue had gone kind of over a bit before. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. So I'm going to take the. Thank you. I'm going to take the white where I've gone to the bare plastic. I'm going to take that down, but that's what it's supposed to look like. That was once I'd done one wing and then realised I'd done it wrong. This is the correct wing, which is annoying because this is the wing that's not going to be seen. It's going to be like that. So that's the direction that you're supposed to view it from. And of course, this is all going to be covered in sand here, isn't it? So it's typical. Never mind. So I'll be fixing the bits that are broken too much, essentially. But what I am happy with is if I zoom down there. Bear with me a sec. Where is it? There it is. If I get the book. So that's the thing that I'm working on. Okay. And that's the image that I'm trying to work to.
Nice.
Glare off the camera. Glare off the light. Sorry. So yeah, getting there.
You're not far off it, mate.
Nope, not far off it. So I still need to put the silver chipping in, which I'll do after, and also any of the smoke stains. So the smoke stains will be underneath, won't they?
Yes.
It's Corsair. Yeah, so don't worry about that. So yeah, so this is kind of what I'm going for, and yeah, that's what it is so far. So I'm pretty happy with it.
So you should be. That looks awesome.
Good.
Nice job, mate.
Thank you very much. And I've been doing like Warhammer stuff as well, and picking up that little elf thing. But
yeah, go on. Show us what else you've been up to.
Oh, okay.
It's not just for the F4U. Yeah, that's the main thing. But we'll have a look at what else we've been.
I haven't done anything to this guy, I don't think, since the last time I showed him.
Yeah.
He's just sat there looking good. I've still got to put some green on him, but that's it. That cape there looks really good. I'm really happy with that. That's just 6 coats of red Army Painter wash.
Wow.
No highlights, no lowlights, nothing. That's just the wash doing what the wash does, and just doing it 6 times, which is this one. That one. So put it on, let it dry. Put it on, let it dry 6 times, and it comes out like that. I'm really happy with that. Okay.
That's brilliant. That is really stunning, mate.
Yeah. So wash does the job really on that. That's not really difficult. And then what I'll also be working on is this ice cream.
Oh, that's my missus' favourite ice cream.
Is it? Yeah, it's a nice one. Lactose-free.
Yep.
But inside are some orcs.
Ooh.
So over at the Black Rifle Model Works channel, they're doing a group build on Warhammer, Citadel, and Forge World things. So I picked up some cheap Games Workshop orcs off the eBay, and they're only a tenner. I think that's a lot worth for 2 sprues, and then there's about 10 orcs on there. So I've been putting those together this week as well, which has been really fun. You get to choose what shooty bits on and what hitty bits and that sort of thing go on there. I haven't got a clue really what they are. I know they're orcs, and I think they're called orc boys, I think. And when I paint them up, I've got to choose what clan they got to be, and they've all got different clans, different colours, and all that sort of thing. But yeah, the details on them is really good. They're going to take a really load of good washes. I've only got a small bit of green left, and it's supposed to be green skin, so I might have to invest in some more green.
Yeah.
But what I also did is drilled the barrels out. As you can see there.
Yeah.
Barrels been drilled out, and some of them I went a bit far with the drilling and actually ended up cutting the muzzle off a little bit too much. So I had to fix them with.
Yep, you can see what you've done.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cotton bud cut into little bits, and that gives you a perfect size for an orc muzzle.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's lots of little bits of cotton bud all over my desk, basically. But yeah, they're really cool. Good fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Yeah, I bet they're going to be fun to paint.
Yeah, I think they will. I'm going to zenith them, zenith highlight them, as you used to do, and then just go to town. It'll be fun. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yes.
What about you? That's the question.
Right, me. So let's click over to me and move that. Progress on the Hurricane. So it's all in cockpit green. The bits that need to be. There's that. And there's the cockpit. Just needs detailed highlighting, and the copy deck's taken off. The Fokker. It's all dressed up in its decals. I've got a couple more to go in there just to finish it off, and that is going to be called done.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah. So all I got to do is next finish off Snoopy and get it on a board. I've got the masks on the spit.
Oh, nice. Okay, how did that go?
I was talk about easy.
Oh,
it took me half an hour to mask all that.
Wow.
It's just brilliant. They are fantastic. So got to get those finished off. And what I'll do is I'll also use a little bit of the mask to mask off the gun ports, and then I'm going to use a bit of foam just to dab on the red. So yeah, that's where I am. I've still got the underside to do, obviously. No progress on the Shackleton yet because there's bits I've got to do to that. And the reason we're here is F4U.
Oh yes.
I haven't done anything to this since I sprayed it blue.
Right.
So I'm just going to get some very, very high grit sandpaper that I've got. I'm talking 3000 grit plus, and it's just going to be knocking little bits back just to make it look a bit crappy.
Yes. Sand it back to how you had it before?
Very, very nearly, yes, but not as bad. So, yeah, that's what, I'm going to be doing for this show. I did jump on my cry-cut machine. I've downloaded some RAF fonts, but for some reason, my cry-cut design space is not recognizing them.
Ugh.
So it's like, oh, for God's sake. So I need to find out why it's not seeing them and not playing with them.
Oh, that's
So if there's anybody out there that knows what with that, give us a shout, let us know, and I will play with it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make my own and cut them out of masking tape, which is not ideal as I've got a bloody machine to do it for me.
So is it not recognising the file? Is that what it is?
It's not recognising the font,
Oh.
which is a bit of a pain.
Have you done it on 2 separate machines?
I've got the font on my machine inside, and I'm going to I've dropped it onto the machine out here. So this afternoon, I'm going to try playing with it out here because it means installing them, rebooting the machine, da-dun, 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 and all sorts. So,
Have you got the same font package in both computers?
no, I don't have the RAF fonts installed on this laptop, but I
Right.
do on the machine in the house. So I'm going to install them on this one and see what happens.
Got you, yeah. Because it sounds, well, yeah, it just sounds like the font, like it says, the font isn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. So, no comments yet. Give us a shout out. Let us know what you're up to, what you're doing, and we'll have a chat about things.
Have a chat.
Oh, right, so
How's the shed?
here's my very, very high grit sandpaper, which I have to say thank you to Simon Quambro for, because he sends me loads of this stuff. So I've got 3,200, 3,600, 6,000, all the way up to about 12,000. Oh, here we go, 15. It ranges from 15 to 12,000.
Oh, blimey.
So what I do is I just tend to cut a little bit off that I want to use.
Yeah.
Comes that camera's in a bit tight. Let's just whack it up a bit. There we go. Ooh, pop that over there. There's the edge. And do that. There we go. So you can actually see what I'm up to now. So let's turn it over and try this one. What's this one? 3,200 grit. So I'm just going to knock a bit off. Normally what I do is just glue that to a bit of sponge, but it's oh, look at that. That's coming out nice. So I'm just going to go around each panel very gently. Now that's 3,200 is too rough.
Oh, wow.
So okay, let's start at the top end. I can always come, yeah, I'm starting off at 12,000. I can always come down a bit if I want to.
Yeah. $12,000.
Oh, that's better. Doesn't leave sanding marks. Oh, looks quite natural, and it will do. So,
How's the shed?
it's warm. So I've been in all morning, fanning around, playing with this and that, and doing a load with the spit for Mal. How's your shed? Is it nice and warm?
It is very nice and warm, thank you. I've just got one popped on mute because I had my vibrator thingy running. Vibrator paint. She's like having a little Dalek running around your desk. The suckers on the bottom don't work on mine, so it kind of just wanders around.
Ah.
I kind of wish you could strap it to it and then go off and do something else.
Yeah.
There are ones you can get like that, aren't there?
I believe so, yes. I've got the suckery one, so, but it doesn't sucker to the paper.
No, I've got a kitchen table, kitchen worktop, which has got a pattern to it, plastic pattern to it, in terms of texture, so it won't stick to that either.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can get different paint vibrator painter things that you strap the paint to it, don't you? You strap it on.
Yep.
Strap on vibrate paint thing.
Oh, a strap-on vibrator.
Yeah. Oh, the doorbell's gone. Right.
Steve from
Back in a minute.
Okay, dokie. Says, afternoon, gents. Afternoon, Steve. Edward Millership, afternoon all. What am I up to? Losing my hair, trying to get my head around impending pension. Ooh, have you not applied for it already? I got mine last year. Vibrators, straps. What's going on here then? Says Edward. Wouldn't you like to know? That's the problem with coming in halfway through a conversation. So I'm just using 3,200, 3,000. No, I'm not. I'm using 12,000 grit sandpaper. Very gently on each of the panels in turn. And it's just ever so slightly going through the blue and bringing out everything underneath. And do a bit of a section and then brush the stuff away. These edges here, I will probably just dab on with a bit of silver. But as you can see, just doing this very gently. Highlights all the rivets as well. What I should have done is sprayed the whole lot in silver. And then did what Malcolm did. Some Copydex in dabs all over the place, over the silver. Then once I've done that, do some dabs all over it with taking the Copydex off once I've done that. No, let me start again. Right, spray it in silver, Copydex where the silver would appear. Then spray it in zinc chromate yellow, which is what goes underneath it. Then clear all the Copydex off there, then do the Copydex again on top of the silver and the zinc chromate, then spray it in blue, then take it off. So that's what I should have done. So learn for next time.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. We don't have anything like that.
4 parcels from yesterday.
Oh.
4 parcels together. 4 parcels made up yesterday, and just been collected. Parcel force.
Cool. So I need another couple of bits of 1200 grit, because what happens is if I start to sand the red and the white with this bit, it transfers the paint onto the white and the red.
Uh-huh. Oh.
So I have to use, so if I just bend this in half, grab it with my reversibles, and then I can do the red. And then get another set of reversibles, fold it in half, and then I can do the white. So there we have one for white, which is for some reason picked up a load of blue. One for red. See the red on it?
Yep.
And then this big bit for the blue.
How was D&D on Sunday?
It was good. You missed a good one, but we need you back.
Oh no.
Because we're up shit street.
You'll be right. You'll be fine.
No, we won't, because we're very nearly dead, and we're fighting some horrible beasties.
Oh. Do you need a healer, by any chance?
No, we need a beastie beater.
You do not have Carl? Carl whispered to beasts.
Carl's doing all right, but we need somebody who can really, really hurt people with his very, very special hammer.
Ah, a special pink one.
Yes.
Special rainbow hammer.
Yes.
Ah.
Our sociably accepted rainbow hammer.
Yes.
Well, I'm liking the way it's. You can just see the way it's done that on the tail. That's come out really nicely.
Yeah, that's good. Quite nice. Nice colour.
Yeah. So let's start at the top.
That's what I should have done with mine when I was saying mine's just been a bit more gentle with it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, people in chat.
So, got some comments. Hello, chaps, says Julian. And Carl T. Who's Carl T? Carl Tierney?
No.
Carl's not in at the moment, matey.
Carl. What's his surname? Gosh.
Tierney.
No, Carl on D&D.
Sorry?
Carl on Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, no, that's Carl. Spelt with a C, not a K.
Yeah. That's it. Different Carl. Carl with a T is in South Africa. Isn't it?
Yeah, so Lisa and I can do Scunny.
Sweet.
Because
Do you have his email address?
I've got Paddy's phone number somewhere. So I'll have to dig it out and have a look.
Yeah, I can just give you. I'll just email you both, I think.
Yeah, if you email us both, then I can get Paddy to send me his phone number again.
Yep, awesome. Thank you for doing that.
That's all right. Well, I've got to go up and see my aunt anyway because she's doing our Lisa's and I's wedding cake.
Oh, we'll start
So
talking about weddings, are we?
Yep. Well, your invite will be on the way soon.
Oh, yes. I wasn't sure if we were publicly discussing it yet.
Oh yes, we're publicly discussing it now. It's publicly disgusting. God, I've lasted 55 years without getting married. But come on, Steph, stop. Slow down. I tell you what, I'm loving the way it's pulling it up.
Yeah. Yeah. That blue and green goes together well, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Aesthetically.
And it's also pulling up the rivets as well.
Yeah.
And the panel lines.
It's trying to.
I don't know whether you can see it on there, the difference on the two wings. Can you see that?
Not really. What else are we looking?
On the wings. So that one hasn't been done,
Okay.
but that one has.
Oh, the roundels.
No, the whole wing.
Oh, I see. Yes, the raised part. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, you can see where.
Yeah. Yes,
And that
that's
one
right.
you can't.
It's very similar to how mine is. Look, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very subtle.
Yeah.
And I'm also just doing inside of those and leaving the edges. So I'm not going all the way up to the edge of each panel.
Yeah.
Just doing sort of the center parts of the panel.
Looks nice.
So got some more comments. Julian says, okay. Steve says, when you get married? Not until August the 7th. And it'll be we're getting married on August the 7th at 2 o'clock, which will be exactly 10 years after we met to the minute. Which we both thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it's the longest I've ever been with anybody. It's my longest ever relationship. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm in love with a woman. She's awesome. It's a bit of a keeper.
Seal the deal.
Oh, yes. Deal sealed.
You enjoying the organising of it or not?
The only thing I've got to organise is me.
Oh, that's right.
Bless her socks, Lisa's done practically everything else. She's an organiser, and she's very good at organising. And she's organised everything that needs to be done. So we're going to be sending out invites and stuff soon. I've forgotten what bit I'm up to. Julian's said, ball and chain for Steph. No, it's not, mate. It's very much do what you want to do. Yeah, she's very, very supportive on what I do. If you didn't know, she's also a volunteer with Models Heroes. She comes along to all the shows with me. She loves it because she gets to talk to other women and get lots of women involved with it, which is awesome.
Yeah. Well, remember how popular her stuff was at the wargaming event?
Oh, good lord, yeah.
Rhino Hammer. all these big guys, big soldiers looking at all the little dolls' houses and rabbit things. What they call it, the theatre things.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, Malcolm, it's not just the big airy-assed army guys who are going, oh, they're cool, I like those, wouldn't mind trying one of those. It's also every show we've been to, you get all the old guard, all the old guys who are like, that's wrong, you know the sort?
Yes.
And they come along and look at those, and I'm starting to prickle in case they start to say something not nice about it.
Mm.
And I'm absolutely gobsmacked because we haven't had one of the old guard come up and go, don't like those, what are they doing? They're not models. All of them, to a man, have gone, wow, I like those. They're awesome. Where'd you get those from? Oh, I wouldn't mind getting my missus some of those. And it's getting the women. If you can get your other half involved, it's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic because I got Lisa into making things. She doesn't make models. She makes not dolls' houses per se, but 1/24th scale houses. But they've got a relevance, like her Japanese house or her post-apocalyptic house and things like that.
They're really good.
I suppose you could actually call them dios, couldn't you?
I suppose so.
And she's very good at it.
I've never had a. Well, I've had one person say one bad thing once at a show, and
What was that?
I thought he was joking at first, and then it was a bit too late for me to do anything because he'd already gone. And I went, actually, he wasn't joking, was he? We were at a show, and a chap who was actually next to us in the stand was walking around, and he looked at one of the pink tanks we had on our stand, the glittery one, and it was a toon tank up in glitter. He was looking at it, and I looked at him while he was looking at it to sort of go, oh, you're looking at the tank, kind of thing.
Yeah, you do.
Goes, yeah, and he looks at me and he goes, you can't have a pink tank, mate.
He said what?
He says, you can't have a pink tank, mate.
Why not?
Well, yeah, I just kind of went, oh yeah, yes, it's pink, isn't that funny? And then he'd already gone. And I thought, oh, crikey, he's being serious. Okay, bye. It's really upsetting, that colour.
Glad I wasn't there. I'd have been straight in with, why not? Why can't you have a pink tank?
You'd have been a professional, I'm sure.
Oh, I'd have been professional, but I would have asked him, why can't you have a pink tank? Please tell me, why can't you have a pink tank?
The colour was offending.
Then walk away very quickly.
Yeah, he did.
Edward's pleading the fifth.
Hey?
He's pleading the fifth. I'm getting married. Julian says, good luck to you both. Sounds idyllic. It is, mate. Sorry I'm late. Stuck listening to a podcast. There's no being late at all, Mr. Marley. Turn up whenever you want. Steve at TSM says, right, going to make some lunch. Baked cheese and bacon toasties in the air fryer. Oh, they sound luscious. Nommy, nommy, nom nom. John Marley, these aircraft are both looking really great, by the way. Thank you very much, matey.
Oh,
Really appreciate that.
that's John's boat coming along.
Yeah, how's your boat coming along, John? Hello, John, got a new bateau.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Hello, John, got a new bateau. Apart from it should have been, hello, John, got a new motor.
Yeah, hello, John, got a new boat.
Yeah, a boat doesn't fit, but a bateau, which is French for boat, does. John got a new bateau.
Went to the Farnborough Model Club last night.
All right, how did that go?
Invited up there. It was great. They had it was their Model of the Year competition. So models that had previously won throughout the year at their club all put on the table, and then the final top three were voted for in their class, and then the top ones for most votes were voted for as well. This was quite fun.
Cool.
Yeah, good fun. Lots of really nice stuff there. Our Chris invited us up there.
Cool. Chris?
He took Chris McGee.
Okay. Don't think
No,
I've met Chris.
Yeah. Monday afternoon. Monday's in the shop, Chris.
Oh, that Chris. Yes, I've met Chris. I know Chris.
He's supposed to be watching, but it's not. He's not. Maybe he's not watching. If you are watching, Chris, hello. Yeah, he took first. No, so he took second and third at the thing. So he was very happy.
I bet he was.
Yeah. But no, it's nice.
Got some comments. Edward says there was a pink a 432 in Dempsey Barracks in Senelag in the 80s. There you go. Tops, as in the tops are now on the cross trees. It's just gobbledygook to me, Mr. Marley. He also adds, which land combining buggers called the crow nest? Ah, that bit.
That bit. Not everybody calls it crow's nest then.
Only as landlubbers, apparently.
Oh. Everything I know about boats I learned from Captain Pugwash.
Yeah, there are a couple of characters in there we're not repeating. I need to bloody big a bit. Where are we? I'll get my finger around this one now.
How's your Spitfire come along, Edward?
Yeah. Be interested to find that out. Get some pictures up on the messmate. We'll have a look.
So on Sunday, we watched Strange World.
Strange Worlds. What's
with
that about?
kids. Strange World. It's Disney film? It's Disney.
Oh yeah, I've seen it advertised.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Any good?
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Because it's been absolutely slated by the reviewers.
No, it's quite good. Kids were really enjoying it.
Cool,
Which is why
that's
the
amazing.
kids go to D&D watching this film, and it's like all the time. So kids won, unfortunately. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah, it was good. Kids loved it. So it was good fun.
The good thing about doing it like this is it's bringing a lot of the ridge detail out.
Yeah.
And with it doing that, it's going through ever so slightly to the on the rivets. It's going through onto the plastic.
Okay.
Because the plastic's grey, it's actually looking silver.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
So it's getting away with it. Just ever so slightly taking. I can't see on that. On there, just there. You can just about see the rivets, and it's where the sandpaper has gone down to the
each rivet.
The plastic, and it's just taking it off little bits of edges and everything going down, and it's just like, oh, that's coming up quite nicely. I like what it's doing there.
Happy accidents.
Oh yeah, happy accidents are always good.
Get your wig on, quick. Your afro on.
Sorry?
Put your afro wig on.
Yes. Mr. Marley says watching the Spitfire very closely. I'm sure Edward will do a cracking job. Oh, he will. He always does. 3 hours 15 minutes till Airfix's 2023 range reveal. Oh, what time? 4 o'clock. Edward Middership says spending too much time at the Mo on phone with HMRC and other agencies that are blowing head apart. Need a calmer mindset before I touch the Spitfire. Yep. That's the way it usually works.
Sometimes the only way you can get into that mindset is by doing a bit of modelling.
Yeah. I find that as well, Malcolm. It's like, no, I need to get into this mindset. How the hell am I know I'm going to do a bit of modelling because I need to get into that calm mindset.
Yeah.
And once you start, then it's like, and breathe.
Oops.
That's come up quite nice. So let's just find some spots. Right, give me a sec. I'm just going to go and grab a drink.
Roger. Got anything else you want to work on instead, Edward? If you're worried about making a mistake on the Spitfire. Don't worry about making mistakes, mate. That's how we learn. So you can see what I'm doing at the moment is I'm covering up the scrapes that I've done too much of. So I'm just covering it up at the bottom here, making it more blue, a bit of blue on the sponge. Just there, let's see. Just the chipping of the edge. I'll probably go over it again, the lighter blue. Probably airbrush it, just not even this back. Not particularly happy with the way that the decals have come out on the side. Don't have much control over it, unfortunately. Didn't feel like I did. I was looking at because I wanted to weather the decals down. So I was looking at the book, and they haven't got any weathering on the decals apart from just a little bit here. I don't think the decals would be that bright and perfect on here, because if you look at the rest of this, that's pretty well taken down, but then this is untouched.
Yeah, sometimes find that happens, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't think that was right. Because when as I was just saying, I was putting the decals on, and I was thinking, these decals are too perfect, for what this is.
Oh yeah, the decals will be hammered.
Oh yeah, so I wanted to knock them back. So I did, because I didn't have much sort of reference on that picture. I kind of feel like I've haven't done the decals very well on here, weathering them. I mean,
no, you've done great by the look of it. Edward says, "Sorry guys, another call. Have to go. Catch you later. Take care, mate. Look after yourself. Speak to you soon."
Good that they're calling it back.
Yeah, he's probably got himself in the queue.
Yes.
So right, we'll knock that back now. Time for a little bit of doing what you're doing with a bit of sponge.
Spongy sponge.
Spongy form.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't come out the way I kind of imagined it in my head.
No?
No.
How should it have come out?
I don't know. Not how it looks. I don't know. Can't really answer that question.
Are you happy with it or unhappy?
No, not really happy. No, but like the picture of the lettering on the side of your Corsair.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I wanted to have it.
Right. I can think the only way to do that is to get a mask and then get your sponge and dab it on.
Got you. Yes. Yeah, so I'll put it all on neatly and then try to weather it back. It's not worked. Well, it's not finished yet. this taken this build? Has it taken longer than you imagined it would?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
That's mainly because I am using techniques that I haven't used before.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the masking.
So I need a little pot. I need that. And I need that. So I'm going to be using my Model Air Aluminium 71062. Excuse the noise.
A mating call. Mating call of the modeler. Hark! John says, I've decided I need an Airfix Valiant to go with my Vulcan and Victor. His marriage has been fun, but they need more room.
There you go. That's what he thought. No, it's been fun, but I need more of this. I'm sure you would never dare to say that to Bronwyn. Gillian also says, mating call the mother is. Who's that big on?
How big is it? This makes me laugh. My wife's in here. It's probably the same with everyone else. My wife's in the shed here, and I dropped something small. I'll say I'll drop something, and she'll be like, "Oh, what's it look like?"
Small and grey.
As if it's gonna, as if there's a choice of things. Yeah, it looks like a bit of fluff. Is this it? No, that's the steering wheel. Is this it? No, that's a wheel.
But thank you, I was missing that part.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Oh, James is in.
There he is.
But first, Julian says, anyone tuning in for the first time and never built a model would think you had both lost the plot. You're assuming we actually had the plot in the first place.
Lost the plot a long time ago.
Yeah. James says, morning all.
Hey, buddy.
Afternoon, James. Hope you're feeling better, mate. Mr. Marley says, I had a strange experience of going to Kmart earlier and hearing the actual Elton John singing your song. He's in town. I obviously didn't go. And what officer says, how are we all today? Yep, all good, thank you, mate.
Yeah, well. What's James feeling?
Yeah. Rob, James, we can do straight after the show if you want. I'll send you the studio link and you can come and jump in. Let me know. Matt Geo11's in. How was the Madhouse? The Madhouse is still going. Linda Paul sneaks in. Hello, Steph, Malcolm, Edward, Julian, John, James, Steve. Hugs. Planes are looking awesome. Sneaks out. Bye. Have a great day. You too, Lynn. Bye.
Bye, Lynn.
Hello, Lynn. Bye, Lynn. Model officer says, yes, they're feeling okay today so far. Good, good, good. Mr. Marley says, hi, Lynn. Bye, Lynn. And James says, oh, maybe I think I have to take her ladyship to work, though. Okay, well, just ping us a message when you're free. And we can work around that, mate. So it's not a problem. Just give me a shout when you're free. James also says, okay, mate, to be fair, I never charge. Ha ha! Looking amazing, guys, those planes. Thank you, mate.
Triangle. You're going to be doing much weathering on yours because of your picture. Your aircraft's quite clean, even though it's got, you know, it's warm. It's not dirty, is it?
No, it's not. It's quite a clean aircraft, so I will probably be doing minimal sort of airframe weathering.
Not any streaks or anything, are you?
Because looking at it, the wings are well worn, but the rest of it is quite clean.
Hmm. I think I still need to go lighter on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Give us a sec. Just pop you on full. Yeah, a little bit. But not too much.
No.
Ah, that was what went clatter, crash, bang.
Right. Let's use the men's room and I'll go back. Comfort break.
Go. Time to go hunting parts that I've knocked off. Hey. That bloody right. I'm always doing that. Oh, I need to sort this bloody place out. Doing my boxing. Why have I got it over there? Chunter. Oh, no, I didn't knock it off. Cool. Right, so let's give this a clean. Rearrange where I'm sitting. There we go. Get comfy. And sort out which is the back. It doesn't really matter. There. So fine brush. I need a bright yellow. So I'm going to use this deep yellow. And on the Royal Navy version, it's got yellow marks, yellow dashes. We've got a comment from Mr. Marley. He says, obviously Malcolm's door's working today. Yes, it is. Yay!
Yeah, I'm back.
Go, Mr.
My
Marley
door
says,
is working, yes.
yes.
Well, it's not been the same since I had to take it off. It's very, it sticks really, really hard. And I have to really shove it to open and close it. I don't know what I've done. Because as far as I could tell, it came off and came back on again. And obviously it's shifted somewhere, but I can't see where. So I got myself a sander. Got myself one of these.
All right, an orbital sander.
Yeah, so I've never used one before. Got myself one of those, and I'm going to have a go at that with the door frame. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, somewhere on the door frame it's sticking. I'm waiting for a dry day though to do it. I haven't had one yet.
Yeah, I've got to do some alterations to my door. John says, cut hair stencils in yellow. Yep. The Royal Navy Corsairs have got these yellow dashes around the edge of the canopy.
So, just have they got like? Is it? Oh, they've got an ejection seat, have they? So
No, they didn't. No, it's probably one of those rescue here things.
right.
Oh, yeah, Malcolm,
Hi.
Friday I have an appointment with a specialist about my back at 12:40.
Okay.
Do you want to do the show early, so kick off about 10, or do you want to leave it until Tuesday?
Friday. Yeah, let's cancel it. I'm busy all day on Friday anyway.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Got the stuff on. So yeah, let's leave Friday. I mean, I could do
Yep.
very late on Friday, like around our show sort of time, before or after maybe.
Well, we've got the Models Heroes one at 8, haven't we?
Yeah, so I could do it before that.
Could do.
Or just leave it completely.
Yeah, I'd say leave it completely.
Okay. Yeah,
So there's no show Friday, guys.
Yep.
Mr. Marley also says, at least the cat flap's not on top, so there is that.
Yes. Why would we talk about that? Was it because Mr. Marley said he'd come down and fix it for me, wasn't it? That's right.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, I'm there.
Then we were worried that the cat flap would be in the top of the door, not the bottom.
Oh dear, it's funny. Yes. Poor cats.
Need to put a quick layer on the spit.
Funny how we're almost in the same sort of stage.
Yeah, it's that stage where you have to do something in between because you've got to let everything dry.
Almost both nearly at the weathering stage.
Yep. And you're a little bit ahead of me on the base.
Well, remember I've got no undercarriage to worry about. Half of the plane to paint. A third of the plane. Green.
So again?
Green.
Yep. Comments. Where are we? God, I'm crap at weathering. This is a masterclass. It's practice, mate. That's all it is. Practice, practice, practice. That was John Marley and Steve. They were well. No, you just come into teasers now, have you? Right, fine. Be like that.
See?
Remember that, Steve. When I'm scoffing my cheese and bacon wraps.
I've got leftover pizza from yesterday.
Oh, nice. I do cream chicken with avocado for Lise because it's low carb. And that seems to be the only thing that works for her. With her dairy intolerance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I use either Elmley plant cream or Oatly creme fraiche. But it's gorgeous. So you get avocado, lay it in the bottom of the pan, cook some chicken, brown it off, chuck that on top of it, then cook some bacon so it's all nice and crispy, chuck that on top of that. Then the mushrooms, cook those, chuck that on top of that. Then you cook some pasta, and then while that's cooking, you make some white sauce.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I use goat cheese, Elmley cream, soy milk, plant butter, and plain flour. And cook that till it's just mixed. And then put the pasta in there and pour the whole lot over the rest. Marvellous.
So nice. Am I right with my mic on doing this airbrushing?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm going to knock back some of this center of these panels.
Just out of interest, Malcolm, what pressure are you using?
What am I doing? 25?
Okay, is it thin paint?
Relatively thin, not very thin.
Okay, try turning it down a bit and it'll give you a bit more control.
Yeah. Well, I'm only putting a tiny bit out at a time.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know whether you can see that mine's quite thin paint and I'm only using about 12 psi, probably even less than that, probably about 10. If it didn't fart, I'd be all right. Oh, bloody paint's dried on the needle.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there we go, that's it. There you go. Just did that line. Thin paint, low pressure.
Yeah.
And get it really fine, really nice. Where are we? There. Julian, currently painting a Warhammer Cannot Tech Wraith. Ooh, very nice. So Marley, what type of pizza, Malcolm? And yes, I'm very much judging. Please tell me it's got pineapple on, just to annoy him. Green versus blue. It's a tad like Splatoon game on the Switch. Yes, John Marley, waiting for a referee cap to pop up in a minute. Okay. Not a clue what you're on about, mate, but hey. Right, so this will probably need just one more layer over this side. And that is ready for unmasking. Right, so when the show's done, I will unmask that. Mr. Marley says, those Warhammer things of yours really impressed me, Julian. Don't worry, Julian. He's easily impressed. That's starting to look really good, Malcolm.
Thank you.
I've just realised I can actually paint something on the model at the moment.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's that?
The undercarriage.
Oh yeah.
What you got planned for the rest of the day, Malcolm?
just get home about 3 o'clock. And the rest of the day, I've got to put some wash load on. Nobody did any washing at the weekend. So do that. I have several emails I have to answer. Any emails today. I've got to put a schedule together for the race meetings.
Cool.
Do a thing where people just sign up and then they get a code to buy a ticket. I'll get the tickets using the code, but I'm still not exactly sure how that's going to work yet. So I've got to sit down and work that out. But I will need to put a thing out to say if you come in to the meeting, then put your name down, and then we'll get in contact with you. Right?
Yeah.
So they have an idea of numbers. I think it's mostly what they're concerned about is how many people for each one.
Yeah.
That. What else did I do? Sort of the garage out a bit. I did a load of face bay stuff at the weekend. Did conflict different things. Sold an old cabinet, filing cabinets, bike. And that's left. There's a space in the garage now, so I can actually start to use it again. Exciting. Still got a lot of Models for Heroes donations in the garage.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, they're books and airbrush bits and bobs. And I started going through it because I was looking for a spray booth. I thought we had a spare one. I thought we had an extra one.
Looking for a
spray booth.
All right.
We don't have one. While I was going out, I was like, why is this all in my garage? We have a container that holds all this stuff.
Yep. Okay. Got some comments. John Molly says, "Yep, I like you, don't I?" Julian says, "Thank you, John. The video I did? ? And then Julian says, "Right, you two are making me well, Joe. Off to take her to work. Okay, mate, you take care. Give me a shout when you're ready." Mr. Marley also says, "I explained to a 9-year-old kid everything about hornet, undercarriage, and carrier ups today at the museum. His mum was hot. He was grinning from ear to ear. He was or you were because his mum was hot. Is that hot as in temperature or hot as in 4? So was I," he says. So are you enjoying your work at the museum then, Mr. Marley?
I assume that's a yes. What he just said.
Sounds like it, especially if he gets hot women there. Don't tell Bronwyn.
Or the museum.
Yeah, or the museum.
Got any further with your piece by piece organisation, John?
I forgot about that.
He's waiting for the new year. Start thinking about it. Leave?
Mr. Marley says, well, it doesn't pay bills, but it's nice to be a subject matter expert in at least one field. And he goes on to say, I should have just typed yes. Right, that's the undercarriage done. Right, we've been going for over an hour and a half, Malcolm. Should we call it there?
Yeah, okay. That's good. Back next week then.
Yep, back next Tuesday.
Yeah. Probably get a bit done since then, I expect.
Yes, more than likely.
Are you planning on working on it a bit more as well?
Steph, yes, I am.
What do I call you?
John.
Did I?
Yes.
I said, are you planning working on it as well a little bit more? I'm sorry. I say John.
No, that's all right. I've been called far, far worse.
Not much worse. Yeah. So where am I up to? Okay.
Give me a second. John Molly says, still getting over long COVID, sucking on a device that would scare children. Okay. Or make them laugh. I'd laugh. So, let's have a look. Ooh, matey, that is looking awesome.
Yeah. So, what have I done? I dabbed on a couple of extra chipping places right around here and things like that, and tell that just to make out the coloration a bit. I started dabbing on the chromate color again to sort of bring out more of the chipping, because that chipping color is quite dark. But I will do that a bit more later, so it's a bit more like that side. Okay. So that's going to be done. I'll do that later. And at the moment, I'm just kind of lightening the panels back up a little bit because they've gotten a bit dark from all the weathering and everything. So yeah, it's getting there. I'm just lightening up these panels, and I'll do those bits, this side, and then I'll probably start working on some of the chipping again, and then the weathering.
Cool. That is looking really good, mate.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna look nice once it's all kind of got its greenery and everything else. If I put my bush on screen, those two colours together, it's gonna look nice.
Yes, nice bushes.
Thank you very much.
When were they trimmed?
A week ago, so it's still, still looking good.
Excellent. That is looking awesome, mate.
Cheers, dude.
Absolutely awesome. Well on you.
Thank you.
Right, and this is what I've got done. No. Still a tad damp. It's knocked everything back and just battered it with silver. So going to leave that to cure overnight, and then I'm going to attack it with if I can get the bloody thing out, this zinc chromate yellow from Alclad. Give it a good old shake, and then just very gently dab it on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be my next bit to do.
Yeah.
So we're both getting there.
Yeah. Slowly.
Yep, slowly catching monkey, as they say. So yeah, that's what I have got done in this session.
Good.
Where are we? There we go. Mr. Marley says, I'll pack it all in and try pole dancing instead, maybe. No, you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. So, if you'd like to say your backy ties, Malcolm.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching us spray loads of blue, and then sand a load of blue, then spray a load of blue again. That's basically what we've been doing today. Yeah, cool. See you next Tuesday.
Yep. See you on next Tuesday. Stay safe. Keep modelling. Bye.